Hello everyone and welcome back to CLGTart channel. So today this video I will show you guys how to draw the bun's hair. But actually this video I will cut it in two parts. The first part will show you the way how to draw it, and the second part will be the ways how to color it with Medibang Paint Pro. Okay, so before we go into drawing the bun's hairstyle, I must say that if you want to draw some hairstyle, you better go into the Google and maybe you go into the YouTube to search for the ways that I will do it, how to create that hairstyle in the real life, and you can find some reference when you search on the Google, so you can understand about the way that hairstyle work, and then later that will help you a lot when you organize in your head about the way that will appear in the pictures. So that's it. So the same for the bun hairstyle. Before we are talking about how to draw it, I will make you understand about this hairstyle so you can after you watch this video you can understand that and easy to make it have the good result later by your own. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I can't find the words to describe it. And so that's it. Okay, that's the head of ours, right? It's just a quick drawing, and you know that the hair will flowing around our head like this. So the bun hairstyle will be just like the bun bread. I guess that's why it's named like this, right? And it will appear into the head, kind of like this. So the hair is here, that's in the head, and because of the gravity and the way you tie it, the way you pull it, it will appear different. So just imagine that you have the neat bun hairstyle, that not the messy one. Of course, the hair will go around your head and flow it like this. But if you have the messy bun hairstyle, of course, your hair will loosen and it will have some strength outside this. And other one, that's the bangs, will go with the bun hairstyle, that will make it look different. If you don't let the bang and just some kind of messy hair and have the outside strand hair flow down like this, or maybe you can have the bangs that appear in this one. I see that Japanese girl, they are like to have this bang in the bun hairstyle. And then you will put the bun in here because you tie your hair, and then you will tie it and make a knot or use the pin or whatever in here to create the hairstyle is working here. And because some of the hair is kind of long and make the bun is kind of heavy and big, so the gravity will push it down. So that's why you will see that that's the result. You will see that the hair above here will have the flow like this because it's tying and because you try to loosen the hair, and because of the gravity that will make the curve like this, and then that's where the buns will appear like this. Yeah, this will make the curve look like this, and that's how your bun hairstyle work. And depend on the hairstyle that you intend, because I just researched on the YouTube the way that to create the bun hairstyle, because actually I just had a ponytail. I didn't work on that before. So the way that the bun hairstyle, you have many ways to do it, like the fan just look like the fan. Okay, it look like the fan like this. So that's why it's called the fan bun hairstyle. And the ways that look kind of really messy, and it will call it messy bun hairstyle. Yeah, whatever is the. So because of that, you will understand about that hairstyle. You can draw it. So I can make some example about that. So imagine that you have the hair like this. So the fan hairstyle, of course, after you tie the knot in here, you will make the hair that is look like the fan. So that's why the shape is just look like the fans like this, and then it's will loosen in here like this. And because the creator that they want to hide the plastic band here, so that's why they've had some strand hair to cover it. So this is finally when you draw it, that will be the fan hairstyle, and depends on the way that you pin the hands, it will have the pen will spread it, or it just some appear some here, and maybe they will try to have some loosened hands here, make it look kind of messy in here like this. So that's the way that you will create the bun hairstyle. Okay, so now go back in here. I already have the head of the character in here. I will show you you guys the way to create various bun hairstyle now. So I will lower the opacity of the head character in here so you can easily to see what I'm going to do now. And of course, I think that better to have the better results, and hope you can easily to see the result here. I will change the color of this. So first, the hair here, you know that our hairs will have the flow kind of like this. It will appear here and it will stand outside. It's growing kind of like this, right? And because of the gravity, it will, I already talked about this, it will go down here and make the curve line like this. Okay, so that is what we are trying to understand. And when you tie the knot of the bun, you must imagine about this. So obviously that I see that most of the bun hairstyle, they will put the buns at the top of the head in here. So that's why your hair will from this and go here, make a curve here like this. So depend on the way that you will have the neat look or the messy look, it will make the curve look more straight or more curved like this. Okay, just first you will create the shape outside of the hair here, and remember that you have the hair from the back here, and it will go there. Erase some part that you make unwanted line here. That's it, and make sure that will go around this part. Maybe if you don't comfortable with this way, drawing like this way, you can draw the big strand first, like this. Big strand first, and then later you will create some lines in here to make the details look smaller strand of hair, like this. You see that we are create the first look of the head here, and I want it look kind of loosened, so some from here will be the best. Okay, so now the next step that you will think about the bands of the hair. So I will go first with the type like the Japanese girl, that they only have the bands at the top like this. You can make a side band or the front band here. Make the big strand first and then create the details and some strand here. That's it. And now we'll go with the bun. Okay, the bun here will be the fan, right? So first is we'll have the shape like the fan like this. Okay, so because this is like in the 3/4 side view, so that's why you will see another side of the bun here. You remember that the fan that I will tie like this, and then it will make the knot like this. Okay, that's what it's going to be. So here imagine that it will create a look here, the knot here, and then connect around there. So depend on the character that you will make it have a loosen and pin it to the head or not, it will appear the way it is. So I will try to remember about the reference that I already watched on the YouTube videos, that she put the hair and pin it to the head here. So that's why there's some strand will appear around here. That's it. Okay, so next big strand first and then some details. Okay, so now it's kind of look stiff. I will turn off the face, and you will see that the hair we already create here, but it still kind of looks stiff, and I want it to look more naturally. So I will use the eraser to erase some small parts in here and create a detail for the loosen strand hair, small strand hair here. So yeah, that's it. Creating more details. That is the advantage of the digital. You can undo it, you can erase that, and draw it again. In the traditional, you must have to work in the different paper, making the sketch about this, and you have to trace it later so you can have the final result. So you see the details is here, and after we work a little bit with that, you will have a bun hairstyle. Really quick, right? So I will go back with here, and you will see at the back of the character in the same hairstyle here how it's going. So you know that the character in here, that will be the way that the hair will appear in our head, that will create an M, the upside down M here. At the front, it will be the M like this, right? So now at the back, it will have the upside down M, and it will go from around this part in here, and it will extend and grow here like this. So first, the bun will be at the top, maybe more here, okay? So now it's drawing the curve line for this one, and outline shape for this one here. Okay, so you already have the shape. Now next is the bangs. You have the strand here, the strand here, and the bangs like this. Now creating big strand for this one, a little bit curved here. It's all will go like this. You can see going to the direction by the arrow, and will be timed here. And then after you create the big strand, you will create the details. Erase the M here and make it look more naturally in that one. Same for the buns here. The buns, it will be have the fan look. That's it. And because of the gravity, it will appear a little bit here, and it will be like this. You will have a curved line here, and one more curved line here. That you create the strand hair and erase some part that you don't want it to. Now create the details look of that strand here. More detail and make it look naturally. Like this. And of course, because the hairs in here maybe will have some short hair that's loosened in here, so it's make it look more elegant. And now I will turn off the sketch, and you see that's the back of the bun's hairstyle, and this is the fan. So that's it, basically what you will understand about the bun, watching the reference from Google or see how to do it in YouTube, and then you understand about it and you will create a look like this. So now I will create the second second hairstyle of this bun hairstyle. This is the messy bun hairstyle, okay, and with different buns of course. So I will create new layers in here and turn off this layer, because you know later videos in here I will color with it. So show you guys the ways I color with this bun hairstyle. And here let's see, I'm working this new layers, the layer 4 for the messy bun hairstyle. I watch tutorials in YouTube, the way that she make with the bun hairstyle, messy bun hairstyle is really not really hard. I think, and maybe I will try later. And the messy bun hairstyle here, that you will imagine that here your hair you will have a knot here and make it a knot like this, and then with the hair, of course, you must spray on the hair all over your face like this and make it round, and then knot it. So basically you will have the normally bun like this, but because you have a lot of strand hair, the tail, your hairs in here, so later with that you will curve it up around here and make another knot here. So that will be how it looks. And of course later she will fix a little bit to fix something here to make it look more perfect. That's it. But that is what the way that we'll understand the way that she doing it like this to make the messy bun hairstyle. And from the knowledge of this one, I will create that bun hairstyle here. So first, the messy bun hairstyle that you will have the look that kind of messy, so that's why your hair is not neat anymore, it will have a loose look. So first you will decide where the bun is, and then from the middle one here create a curved line, then you create the shape of the hair at the head here, the bottom around here, and your face, your hair will be, the root of your hair will be around here. So of course because it's messy, so that's why we lose lot around here. Okay, so mean that when you lose your hair because of the gravity is will lose and make the curve around here. Also like this, also like this. That's it. You understand about this, right? So later I will create the layers in here, because that I will make a sketch so I can understand about this. And now we're creating the light work of this one. So first, drawing the big strand hair, and because it's kind of loose, so the tie the knot here will make it have the curve like this, because you know that it you tie in here and it's loose, so because our hair is kind of will perfect like this, yeah. And same here, go up a little bit and curve around this place. That's it. And of course the same here, follow the shape of the hair. So after you create the big strand hair here, now you will create the details of the hairs in here. Make it look details. So this messy bun hairstyle, you better go with no bangs, like kinda there's some short strand hair and it will loose around this part, around here. Now I will turn off the face and the sketching here. You can see that how it looks without the buns, of course. And now because it's kind of messy and you want it will have some strand hair as will be go outside here, and it make it kind of look messy but really beautiful, yeah. And so that's why I will erase some here and making the strand line like this. Okay. So the next thing that is creating the bun, so I go back with the skated in later form here to create the look. First you will have the knot going to be like this, a rounding one, Okay, and then you will have another things going around here, and some tail will be waving around this part as well. So we go back with the layer 5 and creating that first big strand here. And then the small one here. Now we turn off the skating here, and you can see basically that's what it looks like, just like a flower in the head, right? Now we will create the details and some messy strand hair appear outside the buns to make it. And now that will be the details for the hairs in here, and of course some messy strand hair for this one. Okay, now you have the buns, and next you will creating the tails, the messy tail strand. So pop it out a little bit around here, and some more strand here that erase some part in here to create the tails in here. Make sure it looks messy, but not like you had a bad hair, but it will look beautiful and elegant. And now, see the result? That's the result, the messy buzz hairstyle that you will have her now. So here, go with the character here, that will be how it appears. And if you want this to look more messy, it's okay, just put more strand around here, so, and then erase it to create a look like this, see? So depend on the time you spend for the hairstyle here. And now as we go to the back of the hairstyle, you already know what you're gonna do, right? First, you will choose where your buns will appear here. Next, you create the shape of the hair as will look. Here, that will be the shape. And of course, remember it will be curved here and go down. Then because of the gravity, it will going down like this one. Same here. Curve around here. That's it. And bangs, of course, no bangs, but some short hair will appear around here. So that's it, the sketch of this one. And now we'll go into the detail of this one. Detail, drawing more lines in here to create the look of the hair. Some short strand hair will appear here because of the messy look of this one. Some outside strand here, so it will have the good result and make it look kind of messy. If you have problem when you're drawing outside, you can zoom in to create the details of the hair here. After you creating the look at the bottom, now we're going to be the buns. First, you know that the shape will be the rounding bun, right? So rounding is going to be like this, and it will go from inside to outside. From this angle, you will see that how the bun look, kind of like this. and of course a little bit more things around here, just like the flower. Yeah, like this. Okay, so now we're going to the details of this one. First, you will creating the big strand hair for this one, inside first, and then go outside. Okay, so you have the first set for the inside look. Now you will creating the outside look. It of course will cover some here and make it around behind this one. So just like a flower, so it will be around here. Okay, now we turn off the head. And this is the first set look. Now we will creating the details. Okay, now you have the details of the buns in here, and of course you maybe want to create more details for the bottom here and a little bit more around here. So now what we left in here, that is the strand messy hair up here for the buns. So that's it, and we are done Medibang hairstyle. So just with the reference knowledge, understand how it works, you spend a little bit time to creating a details. First you will create a shape, next you will understand where it's going to be, and third step that you're creating the details. Then you will erase some part, and then you can create some small strand here to make it look naturally and more elegant, and then you are done this way to drawing the bun hairstyle here. Two ways, right? Two ways here, really quick, right? So the next video I will show you guys how to color it. Thank you for watching and see you next time.